Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the XingYue XY150T ITA 150 versus the CF Moto 150. We're going to take them out for a ride. Now the gas prices are going through the roof. They're $4, $5 a gallon. Everybody's running to get a scooter for the first time. And usually most people's scooters are not Aprilia, they're not Piaggio, they're not Malaguti. Americans right now, what can they afford? They can afford Chinese. And there's a lot of Chinese scooters that look almost the same, but even in China, not everything is the same. Here we have an Echarm on the left, and on the right, the XingYue. And the two look almost identical on the outside, but on the inside, totally different beasts. We're going to take a look at that today. So you're like, Joel, how do you know these bikes are different? Why are they so different? Well, here we are in warp speed, and we're taking apart the ITA 150. And we know, we take them apart. We buy the bikes, we open them up, and we tell everybody what's inside of them. That's what we do here at MRP. So the ITA features a GY6 Air Cooled engine, and the Echarm features a GY6B liquid cool. What's the difference? Well, one's cooled by air, one's cooled by the radiator. That's pretty obvious, but there's a different quality to the engine. The GY6B is a little bit more developed. It's a racing engine. Not everybody knows a lot about it. And we've been developing parts for the GY6 Air Cooled for about 5 years now. The liquid cooled's only been on the market for about 4, and it's found on some more of the higher end bikes like the Echarm 150, the CPI 150 GTR, and anything that's coming out of Taiwan that uses the liquid cooled version instead of the air cooled. You're getting a more reliable engine in the Echarm. That's the first thing. The price points are almost identical at the dealer. The Echarm usually retails for a little bit more than the ITA, so don't get sold on that idea that they're the exact same. Just by touching the plastics, you can tell that one is a little different than the other. They both handle great, and the Echarm and the ITA are 16-inch wheels, so you feel less movement on the road. You're not going to feel the bumps as much. Women tend to like these because they're lower to the ground. They tend to like the Scarabeo 50s and 150s. They tend to like the Chak 50s and 150s. Same thing with the Piaggios, the LTs. It's a popular model. And there's a lot of accessories available for these as well. I mean, we sell the MRP GY6 exhaust for the GY6 liquid cooled engine. It uses a different header and a different bracket than standard exhaust, and we have them both. We have them for the ITA and the Echarm, and we highly recommend both. Let's take a look at the features of the Echarm. Here, the Echarm has that sleek design, that European look, just like the ITA, the XingYue. On the outside, they have that Scarabeo wannabe Piaggio look that's kind of become generic, and again, the whole point of the video, which we're trying to tell them apart. The Echarm does have a couple of nicer features, like the little foldable pegs, and it's got 2 compartments, not one. You can open it up and you can check the radiator fluid, you can change the fuses, hide your phone, your papers, anything else you want to hide in there. They both come with that standard little peg for your purse, the hanger, and this one has another little feature that has the key lock, so maybe you want to hide something like your phone or your registration papers. They both have helmet compartments, which is great. The dashboard, I like the ITA dashboard a little bit better. Let's not be totally biased for the CF Moto. It did sell me. I didn't like this standard compartment, felt a little cheap, but the top part of the bike is pretty neat. The handle is pretty neat. And if you look at the exhaust, on the ITA we used a 2-prong bracket for the on the header and connecting to the frame of the bike. It's a 2-prong. And then the Echarm, of course, we used the same one as the V3. So totally different brackets, totally different header pipes, same exhaust. For the GY6 air and liquid cooled version, we sell in the Type 1, Type 2, and Type 3. The XingYue did have the CST tires, which I thought was a little bit nicer that they came with brand name tires. Figure that. It is a cheaper bike, but it comes with brand name tires. Same transmission. I do like that the disc brake is on the engine side on both of them, not on the exhaust side. On some of the cheaper Chinese bikes, you will find it on the exhaust side. That is an error. You can damage the brakes, and some of the brake cables will melt. You can look for parts on both these bikes on our website. GY6A Air Cooled and GY6B Liquid Cooled. This is our dealer website, of course, and consumers can check the consumer page and meet with their local dealer, and you can go to your local dealer and order the GY6A or GY6B exhaust, which we've been selling for about 5 years now. MRP was the original company to bring this to the US. We are also the only company where you can get the Nomura pistons. That's nomura.com, or they're one of our suppliers. And we have the Bando coils. These are real Bando coils that we sell. We also have the Teflon coated Scooter Ninja GY6 variators in stock. They sell like crazy. The GY6 Racing CDI for both the A and B engines. And if you can afford it, if you want the best, if you can actually get this, get the Dr. Pulley clutch. It is the best. It's better than Malossi, better than Polini. We highly recommend it. It's got 2 sets of springs, and it does wonders for the XingYue. The performance on this bike was insane. How much better it performed with a Dr. Pulley. Not so much on the Echarm, but on the XingYue it was insane. Probably because of the quality of the stock clutch. We have Gates belts that work on both these bikes, and we also have the Malossi variators and air filters that work on these bikes in stock. So you can contact us here at MRP if you're a dealer, and if you're a retailer, make sure to contact us. We're here 7 days a week, and we're wholesale only. We don't sell to the public. So if you're a consumer and you're watching this video, I liked the Echarm better. It was a better bike overall. If you can't afford it, at least you know the difference between the 2 engines. And when you're calling the dealer, make sure you tell them which bike it is and what engine it's using, and they can contact us and buy these parts. Support your local dealer. Make sure to go over there and ask for MRP by name. That's www.mrp-b.com. Hope you guys have a great day.